Yo, 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 what is going on? Canes fans and my college football family. What a big night we have planned tonight. What a big win that we have planned for you, for the fans tonight. Ready to put on a show, an absolute bloodbath at Hard Rock Stadium, going up against the Central Michigan Chippewas. Who? Who? That's right, ain't nobody heard of them. They play in the MAC conference. They're currently 0-3. Stinky doo-doo team, but we have to handle business. I'm excited to remind y'all that we are 3-0, however. We're undefeated. We haven't lost a game in 2026, and what was promised?
The COC has arrived, raising hands.
What was promised? A national championship. And we're well on our way so far this season. Melissa, thank you very much for the $1.99. Let me check up here. I do think I see her up there. I do see her up there. Yep, she's ready to go. We got a great game plan in store for y'all tonight. We met here right before the game started here. Now, I do want to add a couple things. Okay, we're going to recap the season briefly here in just a moment. And I have a couple things that I want to say. Don't forget post-game press conference happening immediately after the game, where I answer your most difficult questions about the staff, the players, the season. We don't run, we don't hide. It's it's full transparency around here with me running the ship. I did see Noel for Life in here bright and early. Mr. Joel Davis checking in on the action. My guy Kyle. Good to see you in here, Kyle. Forza's ready for an explosive game plan tonight, and that's what we're going to give him. Randy, appreciate you being here, Randy. Bahama checking in the building. Orange and green blood. Bulls of 06 says, boy, when Coop be throwing the hat down, it be having me bugging out. It ain't happening tonight. So my apologies if that's a big part of the entertainment for you in these streams. There will be no hat throwing because there'll be no reason to do it at all. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be complete domination. All 4 quarters, every snap. Ronald in here says, Coop, let's not play with him. He's predicting 66-3, and he's firm in it. He believes that that's what the score is going to be at the end of this. I respect it. Braves Canes in the building. Easton. Got to take care of these guys today. We'll handle business. My nephew Hunter in here. Good to see you, Hunter. You ready for a show? Because that's what you're going to get. Cornelius in here. Lit City, man. I'm hyped up. I'm really hyped up for this one. Patty in here. Who else we got? Jax, Miami Sports. Appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate you so much. Tonight's virtual game, of course, is brought to you by Prize Picks. They actually have a new offer that we're going to talk about at halftime that's pretty darn exciting. I'm just saying. There he is. 2-ply to my cooler Mel B sister. Listen, my staff, Joel, gets only the best of the best, right? We run the ultra soft cottonelle. None of that stuff where, where the finger, it's inevitable. The finger ends up going through. You end up at none of that. None of that around here. Absolutely not. So yeah, it meant, listen, we're 3-0. Quick recap. We haven't lost a game yet this season. That doesn't mean that we haven't had some close calls, but I'll ask you right now, Canes fans, would you rather win or would you rather lose? Oh, wait, it's not a trick question. Would you rather win or would you rather lose? Okay, well, I don't know about some of y'all, but I'd definitely rather win, right? Whatever it takes. And we're willing to go the extra mile to get it done. And we went to OT against Stanford, but we came out on top.
Jolene texted me begging for forgiveness yesterday.
That's weird because he texted me and said that you texted him begging for forgiveness. Hmm. And then I can. Okay. And then, all right. After the Stanford game, we went and we hammered FAMU, man. It was 51-3. Some will say it was close, and that's not a lie because it was 3-2 at one point in the second quarter. But 51-3, the final score is what matters. You got to play 4. Wake was interesting. Let's just say we won 38-30. We got everything ironed out. We're good to go. Okay, nothing to worry about. Darian Mensah has over 1,000 passing yards so far this season. He's thrown 6 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. Good to see you, aviation fan. All right, Hunter. But this is the announcement I wanted to make is we found a loophole in the way that they schedule things here with the college football season in 2026. So what I did is we actually did not practice this week at all. And I'll tell you why. It's because we have Clemson coming up, and it's not that we're looking ahead to them, but we wanted to give the guys an extra bye week. But they had to promise that we were going to get a big win tonight. We did not practice this week at all.
If you're not too busy, remove Melissa from top donation, please.
Thank you, Joe. I will, I'll put that knoll head up there. Is that what they call it? And I will sit you atop the throne. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. We didn't practice. Look, we didn't practice this week. Okay? We didn't. We found a loophole and we gained an extra bye week for the players because if you remember, Mensah got a foot contusion against Wake Forest and he's been nursing a little bit. He's ready to go, but he needed a little extra work on it. We've got it wrapped heavy tonight. We might end up pulling him if we're up big after halftime. All right? So, no, we did not practice this week. The guys guaranteed and promised me a win, so we're not sweating it. I'm not worried about it. All right? For real, thank you, Joe. I appreciate you. Man, I'm ready. I'm ready. It's all business tonight. Okay? I'll donate $100 if Coop goes back to eating beans. Make it 1,000 and you've got a deal. It's one of the worst things in the world having to eat those things.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
I feel bad. Put Melissa back, please.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
We need a live stream of me versus Jolene on
Yes.
CFB 27.
Yes. Melissa versus Joel. Miami versus Florida State. Loser has to eat a bean. If you know, you know. Let's make it happen. Shout out to Melissa and Joel going back and forth. We love it. I'm here for it. Who am I really putting up there, though? You want me to put Melissa up there? Thank you, Joel. Thank you, Melissa.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Never fear, the OT Wizard is here, and this game is brought to you by Morgan & Morgan. Have a feeling some people are going to need it.
Randy, thank you for the 5. Man, we're about to put on a show. We are about to put on a show. I'm trying to build up a little bit of extra hype and anticipation by having y'all wait. Because it's gonna be crazy. There, I put it up there as Melissa, Joe. Never before has this been requested. But I just did it. There it is. There it is. Yep. All right. Let's get into it. Let's do this. The guys are ready to play. We're ready to rock. My co-OC. Let me get a check-in right here. You guys know what to do. Score predictions! You're a loser that loves to watch sim games? Yes, welcome to the loser club. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, yeah. Melissa? Yeah, we're going to win the coin toss, so they will probably receive. We'll probably kick to them. You know, as a matter actually, you know what? No. No, if we win the coin toss, we're receiving. We're asserting dominance in this game. So, yes, go Canes, Melissa. Yep, go Canes. Yep. So we're ready? Okay, well, okay, I got some bad news. We didn't win the coin toss. Yeah, and they want the ball. They want to drop their balls on us, is what their head coach mouthed to me. Yeah. Okay, so, all right. Let's do this.
The leaders of this team, he has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's
He's gonna regret that.
Keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game.
Gonna regret that here in about 5 minutes. Let me see some score predictions, though. Real talk. Let's see them. Thank y'all for the love early in the stream. Very generous. I will return the favor by putting on a show for you. The guys in the orange and green will shine tonight. Yeah, buddy.
Miami 33, Central Michigan 3030T.
I don't like that, Randy. I don't like that one bit, Randy.
With this type of talent, with this type of experience,
thank you for the 2.
Explosiveness, they chew up O-lines and spit them out daily, and you know they're licking their chops.
Bro, it's funny how you look at it from the offensive perspective, and immediately defensively, I'm like, it's hunting season. Like, we're going hunting, and here's the thing, we're going to find those freshmen up front. Like, that's the matchups that we got to make sure we dominate. So, a great defensive line against some tough matchups on this offensive side.
There we go. Got to finish these tackles, man. Got to finish these tackles, y'all. Come on now.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, it's Flores.
No shot. Give me that. Yo! Let's go! Offense. Offense, come on. Get it together. Come on, we got a plan. We got a plan, y'all. Let's go. Come on, offense, on me. On me.
But opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Starting the game off with the pick. Absolute fireworks. Mr. Poyser, let's go. Having a heck of a year. Come on. I'm looking at my co-OC. Let's huddle up here real quick. Melissa. Yep. Hey, put on your headset's off. Flip the switch. No, man, it's on the left side, Melissa. Yeah, it's on the left side. Go Canes. Yeah, I'm throwing it up too. Yep, Melissa. Okay. Yep. All right, guys, listen up. On me, real quick. Melissa's dialing up the perfect play for y'all. Remember what y'all promised me, okay? We held no practices this week. We gave y'all time to rest and recover, play video games, do whatever you wanted to do to get it out of your system, right? And remember what you promised me. Keep your promise, and I'll keep mine. The viewers at home are not going to know what this means, but you know what it means. And I'm going to remind you what I promised you if we get this W. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so give me a TB on 3. Mensa, break it down. Remember, that leash is short, buddy. That leash is short tonight. Yep. Let's get it. Woo! Ooh. I got the play, Melissa.
The Hurricane offense will
This
get
is
its
what it
first
takes.
crack at it now.
To where
And
the
we've
you
said many
on
times
the
that
side of
tight
your
end
helmet.
is the quarterback's
It looks
best
like
friend,
someone
but the
took
last
the
time these
OT
two played
Wizards'
together,
advice.
You could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work.
Punt, and he's got room. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
What's up, Sluggo? Welcome in.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers.
Listen, there's going to be a little
Let's not forget
jawing
about
and
all
stuff
the great
that's
receivers
going
the
on
Hurricanes
in
have
this
had as well.
game.
And they
I don't
got
know
a
if you
special
guys know
group
this,
year.
but
this guy right
their
here is
head
one of those
coach and
dudes.
I,
He can beat you
we
one-on-one
went to
with
middle
his
school
speed,
together.
and he has really, really good hands as well.
And let's just say there was some beef from back in the day that never got settled, and we're going to settle it on the football field tonight with our
Really good
coaching.
job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground.
Yep.
Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
We're going to hit him with a little
Picked up
Texas.
2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Throwing, Mensa.
That's the wrong read from
It's
Mensa.
Fletcher. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get
That's
some
okay. We'll
positive
go to Old
yards,
Faithful. Thank
set
you
up a
again
good
for the
third
love,
down.
Randy.
The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Darian Mensa from the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout. It's
Oh, man. Come on, Vaughn. Come on, bro.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter.
Melissa's
what the
coaching.
coverage is, and you saw it right there.
Melissa is always coaching, y'all. It's unreal. She never, hey, PAT, kicking team, let's go. Let's go, it's just the beginning. Let's go. I told you we had a game plan in place tonight. This is the warm-up for Clemson game is what this is.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
We did.
A very
We did.
efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they
Can y'all
finish
clap it
off
up for
with
my
a
co-OC?
14-yard run for the score.
She's the highest paid in the country for a reason.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Offense, get together.
Quarterback got it to his
Offense,
receiver
come on.
quickly.
Let's
Gave him
go.
an opportunity
That's
to make a few
two
moves
possessions.
after the
That's
catch,
two
but he's gotta
takeaways.
do a better job with ball security that time.
Who's
That
dropping their
is
balls
a
on who
costly
tonight? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just worked up.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here's Mensa to throw. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties.
Who got the
or
touchdown?
nickel
It was
corners.
Pringle.
Nickel corners are oftentimes
Pringle.
the
We kicked it
defense's
outside. We don't do a whole lot of
third-best
outside
quarterback.
runs
This guy is
this
virtually
season,
uncoverable.
but we might start incorporating that a little bit more.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. A make the tackle.
Obviously, Mintz is feeling good right now.
First and goal from the 7.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the
We came
receiver,
ready to play,
really
man.
making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner.
You're welcome, Randy. That's what we do. We make people smile. We make dreams come true here at Miami, right? That's what we do. We make people happy. Hey, PAT, let's go. Let's put it through.
As you get closer to that goal line, be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
Let's hit them with a little unexpected gas.
Getting set for the point after. Oh, they want the 2, and the holder tries to throw for it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it.
Yeah, that one's over on page 2. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we flipped the playbook over. Y'all didn't know about that one. Welcome in, Kane Angel. You fell asleep. I put you to sleep.
Return this one. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Central Michigan offense takes the field to go to work.
We're not happy at all. I hope everybody knows that. We're not happy. We're not content. It's 15-0. I'm telling you, those guys are playing for something tonight, and you'll see it in the post-game press conference after we get this win. These guys are playing for something tonight.
You know, as
Means a
defense,
lot
you
to
can
them.
have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football.
All right.
Now they face third down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Let's get it. Here we go. Big third down.
Third and long.
Foot on the gas.
To the air. It's Flores. Flips it out in the flat.
We'll take that.
Stop is made at
Punt
the
team.
35-yard line. It'll be a fourth down.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep.
This is why we love the way that the schedule plays out, because you get a confidence booster going into Death Valley, and that's exactly what we need. This is what Mensa needed. It's what this team needed. It's what this coaching staff needed.
End zone for the touchback. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They've been firing on all
Trust.
touchdowns on each of the first 2
Did
drives,
LeBron
and
announce
they'll
he's
try
going to
make
the
it
Miami
3 for
Heat
3.
tonight or no? I'm breaking the immersion for a second. Everybody told me he was announcing he was going to the Heat today. So did it happen or what?
Not quite
Okay.
in rhythm there.
Oh, okay.
Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
No?
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Lofton. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And for the majority of the offseason, we thought Mensah was going to be starting for Duke in the offseason.
Really? Wow, that'd be weird seeing LeBron in a 7. What? That'd be weird.
Who are you and what have you done with Co-op Law?
Miami finds the guy. They have to have that spot covered. And Palmer, they got
I mean, let's be real. It's Central Michigan, okay? Thank you for the 2, Randy. It is Central Michigan. But we just really want to make these guys pay. You know, we really want to make these guys pay. We want to make them look like a bunch of fools on the CW.
A team that just went to a national championship, but this is a guy with tons of talent. They think there will be no drop-off at the QB spot. They've got their eyes set on taking one step further this time to win it all.
And those body blows.
And, you know, the network said if y'all can wrap it up relatively quickly, because they need to air the Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So we got to wrap this thing up quick, you know.
Just because of the body blow effect.
Man, Pringle's probably still running right now. That's crazy.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why?
Pringle is probably still running.
Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying it's a pass, it's a pass.
U.S. National Hockey League, I don't.
You got to keep defenses off balance.
I've been to a hockey game, though. I've been to 2 hockey games.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Muscling ahead.
And
they went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing.
there were no fights, so I was kind of disappointed.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the
Trust.
They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going.
Have I ever let you down with this call?
One more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
He's barely going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll be stopped short on 4th down.
Great job. They're on 4th down. I'll say this, QB sneaks are not a guaranteed play that you're going to get on offense. Everybody thinks it is. You dial it up, it's an automatic first. Not the case.
When I said domination all 4 quarters, I meant every down. I meant every down.
Great job by the dude.
We can't get an inch on these guys.
Nothing on that play.
We can't get an inch.
Sometimes you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Flores. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there.
Heatherman, what are we doing?
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that.
Listen, I'll get with my co-OC. It's obviously something that has been a bit of an issue here and there. You're not wrong. We've got to address it.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and you know, it's just and the +1.
Had to be holding on that play.
Having that guy, it's just,
Had to be some
so
holding.
hard to defend.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4. And it'll
What
be
player am
first
I
and
most
goal.
excited about?
And just went with something very easy, very reliable.
Offense,
Flip it forward,
offense or
let your
defense?
receiver do the rest. I only got to
Or does
get
it
a few
matter?
yards. Nice job. Nice
Defensively,
execution. First down.
First and goal and a touchdown
Bryce
here
Fitzgerald.
really gives them momentum. Quarterback keeper. And he'll step into the
Okay.
end zone. Touchdown, Central
If
Michigan.
another point gets scored
Calling
by
this number
Central
running
Michigan,
the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding
everybody
run
on
right
this
there, but
sideline
whether
is
it's
going to be
designed or
regretting
whether
it.
it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral
OC,
this guy. If I was on
DC,
offense,
water
I'd
boy.
keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying
Everybody.
thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They
That's
snap it to
ridiculous.
him. He can throw it, he can scramble, he can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers.
Yeah,
They've got
I
to
would
do
say
something
Bryce
to stop this
Fitzgerald
quarterback.
on
And they did tack on the extra
defense.
point.
He'll be fine. Keep him in. He'll be fine. Shake it off. Offense, that's tough because there's so many good
From
choices.
inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He gets across the 20
So many
out
good
to the
choices.
21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Canes
What about you guys?
offense
Who would you be
looking
most
to put
excited
together a
about
drive. That last drive
to
was
watch on
promising
offense
at times, but
this
stalled
season?
out and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football. And
That
get
was
stopped on the
absolutely
other side of the
terrible.
field and get no
But
points,
good try
they've
from
had
Vaughn.
some
Sometimes
success, and I
Mensa
like the
forces it to
aggressiveness.
Vaughn.
They
I'm
just
not a
gotta
huge
cash
fan of
some
him
of these
doing
drives
that.
in.
I know one of the things this defense really
Not a
prides
big fan of
themselves
him
on
doing
is
that
being
at all.
Physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
What's up, Joseph's Comics? Good to see you.
Mensa.
There's no way. How long are these guys' arms?
Yeah, and a really
Well,
good
like
job
we're,
by the defender,
I
understanding
will
the ball's
admit we
coming,
kind of
not
got
to
away
break
from
on
our
it,
bread
go,
and butter and
and
what
not
we
try to
do.
intercept it
You know what I'm
and make
saying?
a bad play.
Like we kind of
Slots it
got
down
away
and
from
make
it.
sure
Why weren't
that's an
we?
incompletion.
Why were we not running the football? Like actually, why? I got to get with my co-OC after this one. Why did we not run the football on this possession?
From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They booted away. He'll field the punt. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Opening snap.
Got a ticket to
for this
Virginia
drive
Tech
comes from
game
the
at the
38-yard
Rock.
line.
Any recommendations on places to visit or hotels? It'll be your first time in Miami.
Running inside.
Definitely check out Flanagan's.
They can rely on this guy to pick
Have you
up
ever been to
solid
Canesware?
yardage when they need it, and
Definitely
he's
go
out
to
the
Canesware. It's
43.
the place. Not even sponsored, man. It's
nice
just
when
it's
you
the
can
place
depend
to
on
get
your big
Canes
boys up
gear.
front to
You're gonna
make a
walk
lane,
in
and
and
you get
it'll
5
be
or
like
6
you
yards. You
just.
get 5 or 6 yards a
It's
pop.
heaven.
You move the ball down the field easily.
It
and
is.
More importantly, can get this defense.
And everybody
to be
in here
more
will back
aggressive.
me up on that.
DB's close to the line of scrimmage. and
Just
they're able to
have
get some big plays down the
have a
field.
credit card ready, maybe two.
Brought down, but it'll be
Yeah, have
enough
maybe
for
two
a
credit
first
cards
down.
with you.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive,
Flanagan's,
you can turn around, hand it off, get a
Canesware.
push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Does that Sonic by Hard Rock still have the area where you can sit outside and they have sand? I always thought that was kind of badass. You know, I don't have a Sonic here where you can go sit in sand.
Run the counter play here. Makes a pass to
All right, hey, we got to clean this up defensively, okay? They're making us look pretty stupid out there right
First
now.
down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
And the Chippewas with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Pocket breaking down.
Okay.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Let's get that next play ready, Melissa. Offense is going to be on the field momentarily here. About to be the second quarter.
Looking for a man. It's Flores. And the defense picks up a sack.
No field goals, nothing. I said not another point, and I meant
You
it.
saw this guy in all the highlights after that 4-sack performance his last time out, and he's not resting on his laurels. He's hungry for more. Registers his 1st sack of the game.
The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack.
Yeah, definitely two awesome things you should check out, for sure.
Pressure coming. Can't make the connection.
We'll take that. All
that
things considered, we'll take that.
Pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Chippewas will call on their punt team. This will be
going
the
in the
second
end
time
zone.
they've had to kick it away.
I mean, Tony is obviously somebody. I know
that
you
there's
might
not
say
going to
Tony's
be
the
a return
boring
on this
answer
one.
for
Ball's
someone
out
that
of
you want to
bounds,
see
and I think they'll
offensively.
mark it right around the
But
25.
think about
Here
this.
comes the
It
Hurricane
really
offense
is pretty
looking to
exciting
gather a little more
to
strength.
see what
They
he
didn't get much
does
done the
in
last
year
time
2.
they had it. Had to punt it
Especially
away from
since
deep in
you've
their own
added even more
territory.
talent
This
to that
drive will
room,
be
some
more
top
productive.
tier talent.
So they were
No, I don't like it.
play clock,
I'm
and they don't
overriding it.
penalty, they'll
I don't
take the
like it.
timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
Welcome in, Lisa Sims.
The give to the left. Maybe a crease. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40.
I mean, we'll
and
take
it's
it.
first down.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
They didn't get a push at all on that one.
A little stiff arm action right there, and he's still
Run game
going.
is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
That's 15-7. I'll be 100% honest. Completely unacceptable.
And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Melissa, we need something good right here. We need something good. 2nd and 9 from the 41. That's absolutely underwhelming. Yep, we're seeing the messages fly in on social media, and Canes fans are not happy about 15-7 right now. They're not happy at all. But it's okay because we got something for y'all. We got something for y'all. Yep.
Throwing, Mensah. Got his man downfield. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first
Yep.
down and sets him
Yeah,
up
buddy.
at the 45
Yep.
yard line.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having
Yeah,
given
got to
up
kind of,
multiple first downs
wear
on this
these guys
drive,
down a bit.
Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop.
We got a little trigger happy, little pass happy, rather. And I sat down with Dawson and we talked about it.
They get it down to the 35 before
Yeah, we gotta give these guys a little wham action.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Good to see you, Cent Scholar.
He might want another play. They'll give it to him again. Might have a chance. An explosive play in the running game as he's got
Run it again.
first down.
You got to be
Run it again.
by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Here's Mensah to throw. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He breaks a tackle. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Let's see what's happening here.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Looking for the score. Touchdown, K. Touchdown, Miami.
I told y'all we had something for you. I told you we did. And you see the confidence continuing to rise for Darian Mensah.
That you feel very confident in, and I'm not surprised.
Right.
They went to
We saw the complaints from fans. Trust me. We have people that go through, and it's what they do. Their job is to just sit and watch film and analyze the data. And they said, man, he doesn't look like himself. He's holding the ball for too long, coach. We got the aspartame fully out of his system.
Bringing it back.
That's done.
And the returner will be dragged down.
During the extra bye week, the no practice this week, he beat Ocarina of Time. He did. He saved Princess Zelda, saved Hyrule,
This offense needs to start it with the first
and got it out of his system. And we know that was a problem against Wake. Taken care of.
I just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive. It just feels like they've got to be able to put some.
He said, I'm ready to go out there, coach, and play mistake-free football like I should have been doing from week 1. And he apologized, and I said, it's okay. It's all right. We're winning, and we'll keep winning.
Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things.
Let's go. They're running the ball here. They're too scared to throw it on us.
They got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
Hoa. Season's right
Get there!
around the corner, man. I'm going to the FSU game this year. First time making it to a game at Hard Rock. Super stoked. Up until now, I've always had to wait for them to come to NC.
Let's freaking go, man. Andrew, look at the timing, man. Big play. They're lucky we didn't recover that. Lightfoot putting in work. Wilson's right there. It is right around the corner. It's right around the corner, man. You going to the Florida State game? I am going to try to go to that game as well. So, you know, that'd be pretty sick if we could meet up. I'm going to try. I'm trying.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And here comes that Miami.
Okay, hear me out. They won't see this coming. They actually won't see it coming this time. Thank you for the Big Ten, Andrew Crook. I always tell people, I say it 100 times a stream in these. The virtual season gets us through the summer. When this is over, that means the season is here. So every game we get through You tell yourself that's one more. That's one step closer. We're right there.
Slow down the rush, hit him with the screen and
Yep.
the chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the
That's
field.
freaking awesome,
Let those
man.
guys get up the field,
First
throw right behind
time
him.
making
He
it
does a
to
little
a
bit of rest,
game
making
at
some
Hard
moves,
Rock.
Getting upfield, making the big play.
It's a beautiful stadium. Top tier.
They'll go to the counter.
I don't.
Oh, he
Yo,
was in the backfield
Brown!
immediately, a 3-yard
Might have been a
loss.
mistake to put him in right there.
They tried to get the defense going the wrong way with the counter, but nothing doing.
Aggressive defense, attacking defense. You want to hit them with those counters.
Just
But it
not-
wasn't
just not
successful this
seeing the-
play. Defensive line, linebackers, everybody's dialed in. They see what's going on. They diagnose it, go downhill, hit them right in the middle of the field.
Now improvising. Going to try to get it himself. He
Mensa
goes
does
out of
not
bounds
slide.
after a solid
We've
gain.
tried to get him to slide at
And I think
practice.
this is important
It ain't
for this
happening. He
defense.
ain't
This will
gonna
be a
do
big
it.
key in the football game.
All right, he's not
I
gonna
gotta
do
limit
it.
the damage
It is what it
that
is.
guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds.
You're going to see when you
Let
go
him
to the
get free
game,
carries. I want to
Joe.
be
You're
physical.
going to see. You're going to fall in love. You're going to switch teams on the spot.
Wide receiver going in motion. Mensa.
You're going to say, I've never laid my eyes on something more beautiful.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the
Even
field,
more
you
beautiful
got
than
to
that
look for
well-done
tight end.
steak that Coop
Really
had at
nice
Texas
route.
Roadhouse.
Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Canes are rolling down the field.
Difficulty has been switched to rookie. I'll say it again. I wish there was a difficulty switch in life. I sure do. Wouldn't it be nice?
Forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to
I'm excited for you, though, Andrew, for real.
They'll keep it on the ground. Really
I'll
good
never
job.
forget my first game at Hard Rock. It was Miami versus Florida State.
And this offense, right, they are in a
I love
groove.
going
They
to
are in
the
a rhythm,
Miami versus
just
Florida
finding
State
themselves
games.
Play after play, everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
Running the red zone. It's Brown. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Why easy mode? What difficulty do I have this on?
Off the
What's it on?
fake. Got his man. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
And the
I'm just giving you a hard time. I know. You're talking about the person who said it. I know.
Here's Brown. And he surges across the touchdown Miami.
Let's go. Kicking team. You know what? We got time for probably 2 more. Yep. We got time for 2 more. That's the expectation. I want Canes fans in the stands falling asleep in this one.
In the mouth early in this football game. Got to find something positive quick.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And
What do you mean, Coop? I want them to be bored to sleep.
touchdown drive goes 63 yards.
I want it to look like we're on
Goes down for the short
autopilot.
yardage touchdown.
Did they really make you take your shoes off at the Florida State game? They did. They said, I think they said something about they were worried about that it might impact recruiting
He'll start the return inside
because
the
the
spot.
effect of the orange and green is just so strong when you see that combo together on the sideline. And I was right over there near some of the recruits that were at the game down on the Miami versus Florida State. What did I do? On the field. On the field. At Doak. Sorry, I'm trying to coach at the same time.
The give on the option. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point,
Yes, I had to
they're gonna
take my
have to
shoes
change their
off.
thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
It's fine.
Give
What is
to the
this
running
camera
back.
angle? What is happening?
Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And what a great job by
What
the
is
defense
this?
here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a
There we
big
go.
key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations.
It was an
Now
awesome
those
experience,
edge
though, for
rushers
real.
can pin their
Like,
ears
we
back to
laugh
get
about
after the
that,
quarterback. They can
but,
mix up
you know,
these guys
I'm
that
standing
coverage
right
on the
here,
back end,
okay,
hoping to
and
create
Carson
negative
Beck
plays and take
is right
points.
there. You know what I mean? Awesome experience, and I was super thankful for the opportunity. I mean, there are times, I've been to Doak Campbell Stadium before that, not for a game, and I'm pretty sure that the person who was helping give me a tour was probably there to watch me to make sure I didn't do anything disrespectful to their logo. But they were welcoming. They let a Canes fan walk into their stadium in the offseason and walk around and take a look at things. They did.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now
Yeah,
Palmer's
Jimbo
the fan,
Fisher was
now you
down
gotta
there.
protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. every
Now that's a
day.
lie. We didn't practice this week at all.
And the
That's a lie.
explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying
Love it, man. Mintz is
aggressive,
feeling real
and
good.
they're taking shots. Another
We
hook
might
up
let
there
him
for
sit
this
if we get a
offense.
couple more touchdowns.
Everything that they are dialing up is working.
Who was it? We took a
perfection. They're
picture
looking
with,
to add already to their blowout lead.
Looking deep down the right side. And it goes through his
Tony.
hands. Oh, he had an
We took a picture
explosive
with
player
Eric
right there for the
McLean.
taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Is that how you say his name?
Well,
He
the
walked
offense
by,
has
he
had
said,
their way
hey.
all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to
It's a
make
good
the
time,
play.
man.
And I'll tell you, after that,
Making
that
memories.
receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Well, the defense
Hello?
blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, no.
Moving out to the right. We're at the
He puts a little more air under it. That's easy.
Big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
Let's go punt team. I want to see what Joyce has got going on this season. This is a good opportunity right here.
Kick it away.
We told him to put some back spin on it.
Punt is on its way.
Terrible punt.
Oh,
Absolutely
he
terrible
got
punt.
15. They stop him immediately,
Their,
flying down the
their,
field and get
their
to the
guy
field
can
before he
punt
get
80
started.
yards, and this is what we're
Michigan
working.
offense takes the field to go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little.
Are you a Tech fan?
This one's going to get out of
Who?
hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls over.
It's all part of the plan,
Exactly how you draw it up. You get to
right?
the
Going to Nash
quarterback, but you
next
get the
wed
football.
Tamon.
You hit 'em,
Need to
you
catch
try to
up.
rake it out,
We
rake
now
it out
end
on
up
defense,
with
get the
even
sack,
better
get the
field
ball.
position. Joyce is grinning ear to ear right now. Yeah. Harry! Oh, man. Thank you for the big 2. We're going to Nashville next Wednesday to Monday. We got to make it happen, man. It's been, what, 2-3 years in a row where you've said, Coop, I'm going to be in Tennessee. Let's make it happen. And what happens? I'm sick. Something's going on. Not this time. Not this time, Eric. Just let me know. Just text me. Yeah, this is good.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in.
We're getting accused of cheating, and we are playing Central Michigan. Y'all didn't even know this team existed until tonight.
They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play.
Cheating.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback may change this route.
We're giving it to Tony.
Trying to get the
And he walks in.
to the wide receiver. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Miami!
I want y'all to know that was Melissa calling down to flip that play. She said Tony's hungry. Hey, PAT. Let's go. Get out there. That was Melissa's call to flip that play right there late.
After the reverse, open field, he uses the speed and takes it in for the score.
Buddy, we're playing on the same difficulty we play on every year. That's all I got to say to you.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive.
Hard mode. Life is hard mode. You know what I mean? People were jumping in the comments. Wow, you know, Coop's so bad at this game. What do you mean? Game of life? What are we talking about? It's like he's speaking in some language that I don't understand. He flipped the switch. What switch? Where is it? Share with the class.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese.
Holy smokes, man, you know?
Go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse. And this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
And he was hit just as
I told him at least one late hit is fine.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right
Welcome
now
in, Doug.
on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy.
I would love to go to a Virginia Tech game at Virginia Tech. Yeah, that's something I'd like to experience. I could admit it.
Better to help this guy out.
Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about
We got time, man.
2 yards short
We got
of the
time. We
first
want
down.
one more.
And the Chippewas
Yeah.
will bring the punt team onto the field.
I'm just giving you a hard time, bro. You're good.
Unload on that. It's like there's helium in that one. Here's the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard
Listen, though, ask
line.
around, okay? This is serious
Kings
business.
offense comes onto the field looking to
All
put
right.
together a drive. Not great field position. We'll see how aggressive they are in the final seconds. Throwing Mensa. Under fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot. down the
Julia,
field.
what's up?
Give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break.
Lightfoot's
on the ball
fast.
and make
Have you ever
sure
been to
that throw
Blacksburg?
falls
No.
incomplete.
I have not. I've been to Virginia, but I never. Oh, no, that's late.
Vicious one. And they're not on the same page there.
Yeah, and you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision.
This
If they
was a
play the
terrible
right defense,
possession,
and
you
right
know
there,
it?
That was one of those times.
If we don't convert here,
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's Mensa to throw. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Across the 40 out of bounds. Down to 41.
Barely.
Pickup has this offense on the move.
Barely there.
Usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting
Yeah,
him
man,
get
we
outside.
promised we were
And
going to
then you
handle
can win
business.
games.
You know what I'm
It's the
saying?
next play that you
We
have to
promised.
play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
And I mean, you know we've been delivering,
Flush down
right?
the pocket. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Catch inside the
No. All right, let's get to the locker room, y'all. Man, heck of a play there by Tony, but just not leaving enough time on the clock. I'm a little bit salty about that one. It's 36-7. We're shooting for probably 80-7 by the end of this game. Let's go, y'all. Come on, let's go. Still probably no water. Still probably no water. This is not quite enough.
We begin with Iowa taking on the number 6 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the
This is a great question. Have you ever pissed in a bottle in the parking lot of Doak Campbell Stadium? Yes. I walked in those bathrooms one time. I turned around. I said, nope. Went back to the car, pissed in a bottle instead. Yep. Dang, Virginia Tech getting their first loss of the season to Boston College. The ACC is there for the taking, man. It's ours.
At Hard Rock Stadium. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that
Wingo,
really
yeah.
the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just
man, this is what everyone expected.
And with that,
you know, we should be pushing about 700 to 800 yards of total offense, complete domination across the board. Yep.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
Yep. So we receive here. I'm going to be getting with my co-OC in just a moment. We'll have some plays here put together. Your bathroom was in a VIP suite. You're such a liar. Man, I should have kept it. You know? I should have kept it as a reminder. That was my first time at Doak Campbell Stadium, was sitting in the car having to piss in a bottle in the parking lot. Yep. First time there. I do want to show some love and give a shout out here to Prize Picks, which is actually America's #1 sports picks app. If you didn't know, it's super easy to use. You just pick more or less on a few player stats and lock in your lineup. That's it. It's available just about everywhere. All sorts of states, including California, Texas, and even Florida. And I'll tell you what, here is the best part. Prize Picks just switched up their offer, so it's the perfect time to download and join tonight. That's right. Check it out. New users play $5, get $150 in lineups if you win. You just have to use code word HMA. That will activate it for you. And they're doing this stuff all the time. Okay? $20 bonus lineup. It says word for word. I'm reading it right here on the app. This one's on us. Opt in. Yes. Opt in. And I will build a lineup right now at halftime during this game to show you how simple it really is. There's got to be some late night baseball going on, right? What do we got? Dodgers and Phillies. Okay, Wheeler's pitching. Let's do, let's see, hits, runs, RBIs. We'll say Ohtani, Moore. We'll say Schwarber, Moore. And let's take somebody else for a hit. Let's say Freeman. We're going to say they're going to pop off in this game. And Marsh. That's 3.25 times our money. Little power play. 20. Actually, let's do... Wait, that's got to be a flex play. Hold on. My apologies. It's got to be a 3-pick flex play. Build a 3-pick flex lineup to redeem. So let's do this way. Let's make it juicy. Hold on. That's my fault. I didn't rate it. Okay. We're going to do hits, runs, RBIs. Ohtani. More than 2. Schwarber. More than 2. And then we're going to do, we need one more. We need one more. One more. Let's say total bases. I'm going to say, we'll say Harper. We'll say Harper. All right, we'll lock it. That's 20-40. Submit the lineup. That's them. That's them giving us a $20 bonus lineup to use there. Again, check out the Prize Picks app by clicking the top link in the description. Use the code HMA. Get that special offer. And let's win some money together. All right? You can follow me on there at Coach Coop. Shout out to Prize Picks. I forget you can do the flex plays. So basically, you don't have to get all of them right. It lowers the total payout, but it shows you there what you get. So let's say you do a 3-pick flex play, you get 2 out of 3, you still win money. Pretty sick.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
I need a big play here. We got to entertain the people. We got to get them to wake up, Melissa. We got to wake the fans back up here. They're in a food coma. They're at Hard Rock. Let's remind them why we are the U. Play action, pass deep for a score to start the half. I like it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You got on the sideline, Holly.
Play action deep.
Head coach told me at the half he is so excited about how his quarterback has performed.
Let's go deep.
They did have a lot of
set the tone in the second half.
He has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure.
Unloads it downfield. He's got it on the outside. It's a running room.
What did Melissa just say? What did Melissa just say? Word for word into my headset. ESPN gave, the CW. The CW gave you an inside look.
A really nice job of setting it up.
They said, we're going to let you hear the magic. The co-OC for the Canes speaking down to the head coach. And she said, Coop, let's remind them why we are the U. Play action pass deep for a score to start the half. And that is exactly what just happened. Give her a raise. I want to sit down and talk to the people after this. We're going to redraw up her contract.
And they did tack on that extra.
She's over here predicting the future.
If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators.
Beautiful.
One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that.
How but Coach Coop, it's Central Michigan. Okay. If the Canes were losing right now, you'd be saying, ha, Coach Coop. It's just Central Michigan. Yeah. What's up, Dingo? Listen, I still say you guys are out of your mind if you don't want Jimbo Fisher at Florida State. I know that's a crazy comment, random. But I'm seeing talks in the chat. If Florida State wants to win, they would bring back Jimbo Fisher.
Motion from the wide out.
Yep. Straight up.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Really good job by the defense.
And nobody wants to hear a Canes fan talk about Florida State winning or what's good for Florida State. And no Florida State fan cares about the opinions of a Miami fan. I know. Oh, boy. But I'm just telling you that if Florida State wants to win, they bring back Jimbo Fisher. Because here's the thing. If there are people that hate his guts for things that he did in the past, you got to put your big boy pants on and set that stuff to the side. Because the only thing that matters in college football, in sports, is winning.
That's caught. It's
You can say, but think about he did this, or think about all that matters is winning. If he comes in and wins, no one else cares because the money starts rolling in. Oh, Coop, but you know, for the fans, it don't matter. Winning is all that matters. And that's just the reality. That's life. That's life of dealing with sports. You got to win.
Room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
This is what
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes.
We got to clip that, Melissa.
Remember my freaking name.
We
Cool raising
need-
hands, light skin tone. Cool
We need to-
Cool raising hands, light skin tone. Cool.
And then they get hurdled, not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him
We need to
on the
make
line.
sure that one gets clipped and goes in the vault.
Able to convert, knocked down just inches shy of the first
Because
down.
people are going to talk about the
And
time. It doesn't
Chippewas
matter
will
the
punt
team
this one away.
because there's still so many things that can go wrong, you know. It's Central Michigan, but you, word for word, said exactly what was going to happen, and that is what happened.
Let's go down
Unreal.
to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Miami sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to
That was
guys
sick.
and saying, let's keep eating.
You
This is
care?
what they expected
Most
from him,
people
and
don't.
he's
If I made a
gotten off to
video
terrific start. They've got
and
the
I said,
lead,
all right,
and
Florida
he has
State,
performed
here's how you
well.
win
No big
again.
surprise. He
They would say, bro, you're a Miami fan. Shut up.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Obviously, I want Miami to be the best team in the country. I want them to run the state of Florida. But I can step back and just have an actual real discussion about college football
They've
and
got
various
it at the
different teams
37.
across
It's
the
first and
country.
10. They're going to ride this running back. Creating
Yeah,
some
we're feeling
space
it. They're
there,
a
just
step or
enough
two
good
slow right
blocking,
now.
and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
They are not having a good
watch
time.
This defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. And that's two runs back to back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Here's a headache for us Canes. Oh, yeah, I mean, but can you imagine? Think about this. Because I want, the number one thing I want is for Miami to win. I mean, really, that's the most important thing. But I just want to say, can you imagine on game day? Just hear me out for a second. Sit tight. And Joel, I want Joel to hear
I'll
this
hail
too.
Melissa, the queen of college football.
Thank you, Randy. You've been showing me a ton of love tonight. I appreciate that.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Finds his man. It's ground. He works his way
Imagine
inside
waking
the 30
up
down to the 29
on
and
Saturday
get the
morning.
first down.
Well, if you're a fan
College
watching
game
this
day
offense, you have
at
got to
Hard
love
Rock
what you're
Stadium.
seeing from your new quarterback. They knew going to the
Undefeated Florida State versus undefeated Miami. Jimbo Fisher versus Mario Cristobal. Tell me that doesn't give you chills.
And guys, if he can keep this up and he can stay consistent, this offense goes to the next level, and who knows what they're capable of come end of season.
Mario at Miami, Jimbo at Florida State.
Sometimes we don't focus on it enough, but how important
Those two
five
guys
are up
clashing
front. To get
on
those
Saturday,
defensive linemen, to
man,
try
it
to
would be
move 'em out of
big.
the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Right? Yes or no?
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming
Nick
into this
does
one.
not.
He's
Nick
been
doesn't
picking
want
this defense
Jimbo.
apart. With that last completion,
Yeah.
guys, he's now got over
The people are going to
300
say,
yards
well,
passing.
a lot of Florida State fans, here I am. You can tell what kind of game this is. We're sitting here talking about Florida State. I saw a lot of Florida State fans that said, yeah, well, if he goes to Texas A&M and he can't do this, and that, and whatever, man, I got nothing else to say about it.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his back in the middle. Good.
I don't know. I
catch.
just think
Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
their
This
opinion's
defense
bad.
is gonna have to
It's a
find
bad
way to
opinion to
start
have.
mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Mensah. Touchdown, Miami.
Now it's getting kind of embarrassing. We might sub in second team offense. Let that man cook. Come on. Let's get 50. I'll go. I will go if I would. I would.
With the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
This is what we needed before Clemson.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive.
Half 100. I like the way you said that. Half 100. Post-game press conference is happening after this. You guys can still bring the tough questions, you know.
Good job by the coverage unit.
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll finish out the third here with first-team offense, and then we're going to get these other guys some reps. All right, that's the plan. I've already radioed up. Everybody down here on the field is aware of what's happening.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just
that's the
plan.
plan.
To do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Run inside. It's Townsend. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I'm just telling you that nobody, at the end of the day, you can talk about not liking someone. You can talk about, well, you just win. At the end of the day, all anyone is actually going to care about is winning. You know, well, we didn't want to go with this guy because he hurt somebody's feelings. Okay, but you won 5 football games and you're pissed. So do you want to change that or not? Yeah, but he said this about my mom one time. Okay, but did he win 11 or 12 football games? Okay, well, let it go. Forgive and forget. Win. Well, that was a bad call. Let me lock in.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
We said no more points. They're just outside of field goal range right here, I think.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
Let's press up on them. They should be tired. They don't have the athletes.
Comes in motion. He'll take it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make him throughout this football game.
That'll be enough.
I'm disappointed in the defense.
They've got it at the 15-yard line.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism, picking up the first down.
Yeah, we're telling our guys to rip. Be out there ripping, man.
A quick break in the action.
We got to be careful. We can't be having a bunch of guys getting injured against Central Michigan. All right.
Medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Running inside.
We might have to do a show where we talk about this. We'll sub him. We'll sub out Thornton. We need that guy. I didn't know there would be this much enthusiasm about this, with discussing that topic on this channel.
Looking downfield, it's Flores.
Dang, we knew that was coming too. That's what's crazy. We knew that was coming.
Down to the 3, an electric run has him set up.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Good play. Good play. There we go.
Except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the
You can
red
tell
zone,
Heatherman's been
your
coaching these guys
testing
up.
goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense.
Touchdown.
We kind of pushed them in there. Let's be
And they
real.
take it in
We
with
kind of
6
pushed them
more
into the end
points.
zone.
Bring in the extra beef. It's goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack.
We're not happy about 14, just so the fans know. We're not happy about that.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So a drive there of 85 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Yes, do it, Melissa.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really
Again, I think people are going to say, yeah, but it's Central Michigan. If they say that, they're overlooking the fact that you called exactly, you called the touchdown play and called exactly what would happen. So I hope that people realize that when they watch that clip. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter who it is. That's very difficult to do. And we knew they loaded up right there that we should have got out of that. We're getting too complacent. We can't be happy with where we're at right now.
They don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative. But
got to see these guys lock in right here.
They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
You may put him in timeout.
Pulls it in. It's Grafton.
I'll put Nick in timeout for $1.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads.
I'm kidding.
Football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield.
There we go, man. You can tell they're huffing and puffing out there. Hands on their hips. They don't even know what to do at this point. And that's how it should be.
More conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football,
do it now.
you should keep
Just
airing
kidding.
it out, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Why did he put?
Catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Anyone can learn quantum. Thank you for the 5.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6.
They're trying to get you put in timeout, Nick. I never thought I'd see the day that people would come together
With the catch, it's Grafton.
try to put Nick Snyder in timeout.
But it was too late to keep him from getting the first
This is the
down.
final drive from this first team offense, by the way. This is it.
This offense, they've got a big lead, and they're just having fun.
This is
they're
it.
Still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, "Man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because
Yeah, we cannot afford to have anyone get hurt. We just can't.
Looking to throw again.
Terrible decision.
It's
That's a
picked
pick.
off. 13th time he's done that this year. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's
And the
still
problem
on the field.
is, that's what they're going to show on social media. That's what the haters are going to repost. That's what you'll see on ESPN. Not the play action pass for a touchdown to start the third quarter. And I hope that people do spam that, because we can't have Mensa coming out here just going through the motions here. We won't beat teams like Clemson or Florida State.
On the ground inside.
You know?
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Let's go ahead and make sure we got that. We'll go ahead and swap them out. Offense and defense.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be exposed.
We'll go ahead and do it a little early.
Got out of trouble and throws. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole
Look who it is.
lot getting the football. football.
Y'all know who number 3 is?
Ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game,
I do. We were talking about him just a little bit ago.
He plays the center field position as well
Yeah.
as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
39 interception. Now, I will say, all right, I will say what was pretty funny. That's my guy right there. Breakout year in 2026. Yep.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Miami sideline.
Yep, I will say I saw the funniest comment ever, Daddy Wolf. Somebody said, honestly, what's more impressive about the season so far than everything is the fact that you have thrown that, not you, that's how he worded it, but that's incorrect. I gotta correct people when they say that. Is the fact that Mensa has thrown 11 interceptions and we're 3-0.
On first down, it's 2nd and 6.
It's actually kind of wild when you think about it. You know? 11 interceptions in 3 games and we're undefeated? Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy impressive. You know? My man Londowa. He says 50-14. Absolute, complete, and absolute domination. This is what we promised the fans, Londowa. I said, you are going to be in that stadium slumped over, asleep. Had a couple too many shots at the tailgate. You're feeling good, nice, warm, and fuzzy in that South Florida humidity. And a 50 burger.
Let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
Me looked at my co-OC. She knows where we are. We're at the 15. We're looking for 4s up. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs. I'm looking up to Melissa. Yes, Melissa. Go Canes. Go Canes. We need to see 4s out in the crowd. 4s out in the crowd. I'm waiting for the play for my co-OC. Let's get the guys together here one more time. Let's get the guys together. We got a TV timeout, okay? Hey, listen up, y'all. Overall, I'm pretty proud of y'all so far. And you know that I don't say that real often. I'm still not happy, all right? Coach Coop is never happy. But we're giving y'all a chance potentially to earn some future potential playing time here. Listen. Melissa's waiting. We're waiting for her to call one down. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh, we're going to page 2 for this one too. Okay. All right. Let's get it in the end zone. Y'all know what to do. You know what you promised me, and you know what I promised you. All right. Let's get it done. TB on 3. Break it down. Let's go, Judd. I'm trusting you, Judd. I'm waiting for my co-OC. Oh, she's at the ice cream machine. Okay. Oh, she came back. Okay, she said run it. Okay. I appreciate you, Londowa. And again, anyone can learn quantum. Thank you for the love, bro. Thank you, man.
The run inside. It's Pringle. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
No mercy. Let's keep it going.
Physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap.
Yeah, y'all hadn't seen this before, have you? Well, you ain't going to see it again. We're going to delete that one. Yep, you ain't going to see that play anymore.
They get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
Already well within field goal range.
We'll address it. We will address it, Ronald. Trust me, they're aware. They know the expectation.
This is what it takes.
They know.
To what are you? On the side of your
Judd's got a nice touch.
He's running the triple burrito on 3.
Hey, PAT, come on, let's go. Let's put it through the uprights. Come on. Let's get it. Keep working. Keep working. Like we do every day. Upshaw side. Look at the just. It's a little wobbly. But it got the job done. You know, it's just so effortless. Mensa gets to sit down, relax here in the fourth quarter. You know, we're already game planning for Clemson. We already got guys there. They're not watching film for Central Michigan on the sideline. They got Clemson up on the iPads.
And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out.
We're ready for Death Valley.
Out of the end zone. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down.
And look at how beautiful this is, man. Look at the crowd. Look at everybody who has stayed for this beatdown. When we say the game is realistic, I'm telling you, this is the most realistic version yet that EA has released. Hype's going to be through the roof this season. People are going to be pumped, man. There it is, Londower. Beautiful.
Trying to impose their will with the run. There's a crease. Coming out.
Keep in mind, second team offense, second team defense. We're giving these guys an opportunity here.
About this running back is his physicality. He's got great size.
I got you, Melissa. Be cooking something up.
Those 2, 3, and 4 yard gains in the first and second quarter. They become
No. I said it's going to be realistic this season. This season.
The defense was dialed in.
Dylan Day getting in there, getting some action.
They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, this year.
That along towards the sideline and made the big tackle.
It's second and long.
Post-game press conference happening after, guys. Be thinking about your questions.
Looking to fire. Takes the easy completion.
You know, there were, believe it or not, there was even some doubt going into this one.
And that's kind of a lot.
There was some doubt going in, so bring the questions. I'm happy to answer them.
Get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times, if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
A little release to the back.
Wow, you can tell that these guys watch the film. They've been studying, working hard. Nice job, y'all. Hey, I'm proud of y'all too. About to bring a damn tear to my eye.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes.
I hope he does, Randy. Actually, he might not with that username. He might not. Melissa? Yep. Go Canes. Yep. She's trying to go 2 for 2. She's trying to go 2 for 2 here. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Let's see if Judd can create the same magic here.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go.
He heard the steps. It was there. It wouldn't have been a touchdown, but he heard those steps behind him, I think.
I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
Mensa might complete that.
Don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can
make
sure that you're playing it safe and conservative.
Yeah,
or
he got hit a little. It kind of affected the throw.
Eat that. You know, I don't like the other coach.
Think it was the right call.
Backed up now. Here's second and long.
You know who that is, Londawa?
Running inside. It's Pringle. And he's dragged down.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Anderson wants to throw. Rushes on him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. They knocked him down after the takeaway and a big play for this defense. And the
Not gonna do it.
just ran out of
I'm not
time
gonna
here,
do it, but
and
we
they
do
were
need
able
we do need to
knock
talk.
him free.
Okay.
Quarterbacks have got
We
to
do need to have a
great
talk.
job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that.
You know,
ball out of
it's
your
us
hands.
against the world.
QB will learn from this.
It always
He's gotta do a
has
better
been
job
and
of
always
spotting
will
that.
be. Yep.
They'll run the read option to the left to start the drive. He's wrestled to the ground.
These are valuable snaps for these guys, though. They're learning a lot by being out there. You can you can only do so many things at practice. These guys got to be under the lights. They got to have more pressure on them. You know, so we're asking these guys to get a stop here.
Could be an alley. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to.
We're asking for a turnover.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring.
There's no way. There's no way. I don't believe it.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage, but
Okay.
Takes it in for the score.
All right.
Touchdown, Chippewas.
Let's go. I need
This
7.
has been a rough
I need
day
7,
for
man.
this offense,
Central
and
Michigan putting up
finally,
21
some good
is.
things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working.
You know, everybody here knows that if we had kept the starters in, they would not have scored there.
And the point after is good.
So it's just something, you know what I mean? It's a lesson. It's a lesson learned for these guys that were out there on the field. And we got to hope that the valuable experience that they get outweighs the pushback and the backlash from giving up 21. Yep. Yep. Well, we'll take that.
They'll get a
Yes,
little
sir.
bonus yardage added on with that
Yep.
face mask penalty, adding 15 to the return.
Dirty.
And after they mark off
Dirty
yardage
players,
for the personal
just
foul
like their
penalty,
coach.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing.
Who is
on
this
that play.
linebacker and how much are they paying
And I
him?
know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Catch in the middle. It's up.
Nice job.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really
At this
quickly,
point,
running
you
a
know,
nice
we don't
slant
want to get
route real
anybody
quick,
injured. Like I
being
said, we're going to
physical,
kind
getting
of
on
get
the
this
inside,
thing up
quarterback
out of
putting
here.
it right on the money.
You know what I mean?
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Anderson will throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes
This
QBs
is good
miss
for
it.
Judd.
It's an incompletion.
Really, really good for Judd.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Throws to the wideout. Picked it off, and this defense really needed. To go right. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Obviously, this game has.
All right, that's the last game Joe will be playing in this season. Regardless of the score, no matter what happens, if anything happens to Nickel, scared, terrified to step up in the pocket, and I really, that's the final snap for him this season. That's it.
Central Michigan takes
No exceptions.
We'll get another look at this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play call.
We're trying to give him an opportunity.
The RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
And the Chippewas in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Takes the handoff, and he's going.
We got guys getting blown off of the line. Unreal.
Across the line and pick up the first down.
And nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignment.
We're there. I mean, it's the right call. We're there. We're not making plays right now.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Pulls it on the option. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more as this game goes on.
No, sir. Absolutely not. They're probably going to try to throw, honestly.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And
2 minutes left. Come on, let's finish strong. Let's finish strong, y'all. Come on. I just got a feeling they're going to try to throw the ball here. I don't know. That or that quarterback's going to run it. Nice call, Heatherman. Good call.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Get there.
First catch of the season for this.
There we go. He could miss this. All right. He could absolutely miss this.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive.
Come on, we need Canes fans on their feet.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but
57 to 24. 36 seconds. Believe it or not, we do practice 36-second offense every week. So 3 timeouts in our back pocket. Let's see what these guys got. Yep.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory.
We're going to throw Nickel in the fire, and we're going to say, score for us. We need you to go 80 yards in 36 seconds.
These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down, still trying to execute their offense, still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Back to pass, it's Nickel.
Wow, we probably should just get out of here. Yep, We should probably just get out of here, y'all. Disappointing finish, all things considered. You know, and I'll own that. I'll own that. Disappointing finish. Heck of a game at the end of the day, but a disappointing finish. I'm not happy with that.
Put that in your back pocket. They want to bring that safety blitz. I'm going to make them pay, and I'm going to throw the ball deep.
Pulls it in down the sideline. All by himself down the middle.
Did you think that we weren't going to score one more touchdown on these guys? These chumps.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen
Come on, man.
in this game. They've been able to step up and deliver.
That's QB number 2 right there. That's QB number 2. Luke Nickel. Take a knee. We don't know nothing about that around here. Unexpected gas. They thought we were going to take a knee. You hit them with a little unexpected gas, man. Never saw it coming. We went for 2 this game. Successful. Multiple bombs. Deep balls for touchdowns. Successful. Mensa looked better than he has all season. It's Central Michigan. I get it. But you got to flex on them like we're expected to flex on them, and we did that. We gave up too many points, but we did sub in second-team defense and offense in the third, mind you, in the third. Okay?
You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points.
63-24. Let's avoid the bug. We'll take a look at the stats. Get your questions ready for the post-game press conference. I want just as many people there asking questions for a win as we see during a loss, which, by the way, hasn't happened since, what, week 4 or 5 in 2025? It's almost like Canes fans are just so used to winning that they've become numb to it. We should be pumped. We should be excited for each and every one of these. Last time I think we lost was in the Coach Coop Plays virtual season was Florida State in 2025. Pretty sure. And now we got a rematch against Dabo. And I got the best of him in the ACC championship game last season, if you'll remember. Yep. Let's take a quick look at the stats here before we get to the podium. Uh, 640 total yards of offense. Surprisingly, only 115 on the ground. Typically, it's much more for us, but it's because we're kind of forced to lean on that due to some inconsistent play from Mensa, which we didn't have tonight. 525 through the air. 3 turnovers. That's 1 from Mensa, right? 1 from Judd and a fumble. Yep. See what we got here. Mensa, 381, 3 touchdowns, only 1 pick. 75% completion rate. This is crazy, man. Luke Nickel, 1 pass. No, 2 passes. 2 passes. 1 of them for an 87-yard touchdown. Fletcher, 17 carries for 93. I don't know how the Heisman run is potentially looking there. Probably not great, but doing enough to get it done. Barkate with a 140. Upshaw with 120, averaging 40 yards per catch. Both those guys got a pair of touchdowns. Unreal. The unreal is becoming more and more real every game at the University of Miami. 2, 3, 4 sacks. And we'll get a look around the country after the press conference. I need to get to the locker room, all right, and have a talk with these guys. Let them know how disappointed we are overall at the end of the day with the way that it finished. But we did exactly what we said we were going to do, which was 50-plus and a W. Okay? So get your questions ready. I'm going to go make sure. We don't want any water breaks for those guys because it didn't quite meet the Miami standard just yet. Post-game press conference, I'll see you at the podium in about 2 minutes, okay? 2 minutes. That's right. I promised the guys that if they had a good game tonight, that I would take them to the spot, my spot, after the game and reward them. You know, the expectations, the standards are high at the University of Miami. And that's not the strong finish that we wanted, but I do also think that there's an element there that plays in our favor with the Clemson game coming up, because I know Dabo is a big-time film guy, and he doesn't really know how to approach the game against us after what you just saw against Central Michigan. Overall, pretty proud of Darian Mensah. You saw less interceptions than you've seen.
That was easy.
Excuse me? Oh.
That was easy.
As I was saying, 63-24 over Central Michigan. A lot of you don't know that I went to middle school with their head coach. You saw us. We did not shake hands at midfield. He was actually making some sexual type gestures my way as the game was kicking off. He continued to, I mean, there's no other way to put it. He was making direct eye contact while grabbing his nuts. And, you know, I told them, you know, I have something I'm going to say to him at midfield after the game. And I did. And hopefully no microphones picked that up. Anyways, back to the game and the players here. Overall, proud of them. I mean, almost 700 yards of offense. My co-OC, can we clap it up for my co-OC? I mean, heck of a game that she helped call tonight. And I want fans to get used to winning. I want this to be the normal. I want it to be what's expected. And you can get used to it because I have a 69-year, $420 million contract. So I'm going to open this up for questions, but please let's keep it brief because I rented the entire place out and they charge by the hour. So I'd like to go ahead and get in there and go ahead and get some cheesy roll-ups, you know, going and everything. So let's open this thing up for questions. I don't want to reveal too much with the big Clemson showdown coming up. So we're going to be kind of tight-lipped about it, you know, that stuff. But we do always like some transparency with the media and fans. So open up for questions here. My co-OC is actually chilling here. She says, 4 weeks into the season and your co-OC is the early favorite for the Broyles Award. Thoughts? Obviously very proud of her. I knew what she was capable of. She kind of comes from that UTEP coaching tree. Same as me, right? I started my career as an analyst at UTEP. They said, wow, this guy's making better calls than the head coach down there on the field. Would you like the job? And before I could put pen to paper, Miami came knocking on the door. They said, we're desperate. We need a guy that can win. And they picked up the phone, and I answered. So Melissa was there with me as well. And, you know, it doesn't surprise me at all. I will say, as far as for the Broyles Award, I've heard that's a curse. It's kind of like being on the cover of Madden and things like that. Personally, I would decline it if it were me. But the choice is up to her. It would be deserved. Yep. Let's see here. We got Randy. Dabo just finished his press conference, and he was asked about the next game with Miami. And he said that Clemson beats the brakes off of Miami, that he was going to slap you in the face. So the last time that Dabo and I met, he ended up in a neck brace. They did not show that on TV. Not many media outlets covered it, but I hit him with the old 1-2 because he said something about my mama. After that game, we came back, we beat him. He thought it was in the bags. Very disrespectful. I have zero respect for that man, and I'm going to come up here right now in front of Taco Bell at this podium, and I'm going to promise a win against Clemson. Sluggo here. We got plenty. We got time for a couple more questions, y'all. You were friends with the opposing coach. Not friends. We went to middle school together. To be clear. Can you speak to the sportsmanship behind throwing a late game bomb? Yes. So, yes, that was personal. I didn't know if people were going to notice or not. That was a personal shot at him directly. And yes, I did make direct eye contact while grabbing my balls when that final play there happened, because we knew we had been holding on to that. It was on page 2 of the playbook there. They hadn't seen it. There's no way they had seen that on the film, especially with Luke Nickel, that quarterback there. So yeah, that was a direct shot at him. Yeah, good catch. Daniel here, great win, coach. Thank you. I appreciate that. We all know we have Clemson next week. How did you keep the team motivated for this game? We're huge on negative reinforcement, but for once I offered them up a reward for a good game. I said 50 plus, and we'll party at TB on me. Rented the whole damn place out just for the team. Yeah. So that obviously motivated the guys in a big way, and but it's back to the negative reinforcement after this. Okay? Nick Snyder here. We know inevitably 4 or more losses will come from this season. I don't know why we're talking about Florida State in a Miami Hurricanes press conference, but let's see what he's got. Do you think Jimbo Fisher, a real national champion winning coach, would be the best replacement when you retire? I'll be honest. I'll be coaching here until I die, so I will not even be aware of what's happening once I'm gone. So it really doesn't matter to me. I have to trust that, you know, the higher ups will put this program in good hands, and that's really all I can say. You know, and I hope that Jimbo Fisher does coach again someday, because, well, I'd like to whoop his ass in the game and down there on the field after the game. The quarterbacks seem to be seeing the same things. The late reads still seem to be a problem. Thoughts? Yes, it is still a bit of an issue, but I think that it got better. You saw tonight. And that's all I've got to say about that. Just watch the Clemson game and watch it closely. Is there a QB2 controversy? Mensah is QB1. We spent too much money. Far, far too much money. And it was worth every penny, but he gonna play. Yeah, he gonna play, and he's getting better. He's getting better. Now, what you're really meaning here is QB2, nickel versus Judd, right? There's no controversy. Judd is dead last on the QB depth chart now. We're not going to come out here and play like that against Central Michigan. When I put my trust in you and I give you an opportunity, it's one shot, one opportunity, you blew it. It's Luke Nickel is QB2. You can lock it in. Are you going to stop running the QB sneak? No, I really have an unorthodox style of coaching and play calling. You know, my motto is run it again. Run it again, because who in their right mind would fail a QB sneak on 3rd and inches and run it again on 4th and inches? Eventually it's going to work. The repetition, you just pound and pound and pound, and eventually it's going to work, right? There will be a breakthrough. One or two more questions, and man, listen, those guys are having a good old time in there. I see them. Yep. I can't wait, man. Cheesy gordita crunch, no lettuce, extra cheese. Yeah, I can't wait. Those guys are having a blast. Let's see. Do you need personal protection after a game like this? I know a guy. Well, no, listen. I carry. All right? You best believe. I'm fine. I can't wait to see Dabo at midfield next week. But thank you for the offer. One or two more and we're getting out of here. Interceptions continue to be a strange problem affecting all the QBs. Have you checked the facility for a voodoo doll? We do have a priest that comes in, and I don't know, he sprays this stuff. I think it kind of smells like Febreze, but he says that it's something to do with scaring off demons or something. I don't really know. I'm not really into that, but we do have a team of people that come in and they bless everything, and you know, they come in weekly, actually. The facility, practice field, all that. So it's taken care of. Yeah. Tell your co-OC to stop hitting on Florida State boosters. No, that's how she is. She gets her point across by being physical, and I am A-okay with her hitting people. Yes, absolutely. On that note, guys, thank y'all for showing up loud and proud for the Central Michigan game. I had a lot of family members say, you're playing who? Many fans, many people were not even aware of this team we were playing, the Chippewas, but we handled business like I promised we would. We're 4-0 like I promised we would be. And I'm promising right now a win against Dabo Swinney and the Clemson Tigers next week. Is there any promise that Coach Coop has not delivered on so far this season? You tell me. Show up in Death Valley, and I'll give you a big win. I'm getting my butt in Taco Bell. Hold on. I'll see y'all at Death Valley. Man, it did kind of fall apart there at the end, though, didn't it? What the heck was that? I didn't want any more players to get injured, so yeah, I subbed in second team offense and defense, and shoot, we gave up 24. That was kind of rough, but you guys are right, man. It's funny because I mean, when you look at the Canes' schedule this season, this is the real schedule, of course, but this is what we replicate, what we play in the game. Stanford was like, it's Stanford. FAMU, Wake, Central Michigan, and you guys are right. Who said shit gets real? Yeah. Now, man, think OT with Stanford. Gave up 24 to the Chippewas. 38-30 versus Wake. Buddy, we got to play Clemson. We got Florida State. Then we got Pitt, UNC, Notre Dame at Notre Dame. Man, these streams are going to be crazy. I can't wait. Whoo, it's going to get wild. Yeah, it's going to get wild. This was like the people expected a win, even if I'm struggling, even if I'm not playing the best. This was going to be a win. Right? Like, all joking aside, this was going to be a win. But man, it's about to get real tough. Daddy's coming home to Tallahassee. Buckle up. Let's get a look around the country here. I do appreciate the love tonight. The Cooler Mel B, a.k.a. Hoodie Girl, a.k.a. my secretary, a.k.a. co-OC, with the $99.99 times 2, which was Knoll for Life 757, a.k.a. Joel Davis, a.k.a. Big Pimpin'. But he wanted to put Melissa up there, and I respect it. Anyone can learn quantum. Thank you for the 5. He's running the triple burrito on 3. Londawa, welcome to the Canes fam, man. Good to see your face in here. I hope you and the wife have been doing good. Randy, multiple times showing me love. Eric, Andrew Crook, appreciate y'all. Thank you for the love in the stream tonight. Let's get it. Like I said, let's get a look around the country. Let's see if there were any upsets, anything crazy that happened. It's fun to just kind of track. See if we stay as the number 5 team in the country. Yeah, that Wake game was sketchy, man. I went for it on 4th down instead of taking the field goal to tie it up. That Wake game was really good if y'all missed it. Clemson is ranked. They're 4-0, 2-0 in the ACC. This is going to be a huge game. Look at that, though. Clemson will have its hands full against Miami. I hope. Let's see, where are we at here? We're number 3. Somebody must have lost. I don't know what happened, but yeah, we're number 3. We moved up. We're the number 3 team in the country right now. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's check the ACC. Okay, Clemson beat Cal, but only 30-24. So not a big time win. Louisville keeps moving up. They are undefeated and number 8 in the country. So there's some serious ACC representation in the 2026 simulated season. My man
Thanks
Duck,
for the shows.
Mr. Consistent, always showing me love, and somebody who's got my back on social media. He's always roasting them Florida fans, Florida State fans, heck, even Miami fans. Appreciate you, Duck. What else we got here? SMU handling business big, but they're 2-2. Virginia Tech got their first loss. That one's kind of shocking, even in the video game for me. Boston College is 3-1. Duke won big. NC State actually barely beat App State. Pitt's 2-2. Virginia lost to Delaware. Who is that? Who does Florida State play in week 4 that they gave up 39 points to? Who is that? Surely a Florida State fan here can tell me. Let me see. Central Arkansas? Wow, that was that Doak. They gave up 30. Oh, buddy. Okay. And Georgia Tech got the far beat out of them, 48-21. Let's see, top 25. Look for any upsets. Bama goes down again. Man, Florida State must have did something to them mentally. Florida State beat them, and now they turn around and lose again. Love to see it. What else we got here? Michigan loses to Iowa by 10. Penn State with a big win. Texas Tech with a big win. LSU beats Texas A&M. Florida lost to Ole Miss. Dang, Oklahoma beats Georgia by 1, 30-29. Auburn beats Vandy. Dang, I'm sorry, look, of course it's personal. Waiting for Indiana to go down. They've had a close call or two. 15-12 against Northwestern. Got to only be a matter of time, right? Tennessee is undefeated. They're number 14. They took down Texas. Gave them their first loss. That makes them 0-1 in the SEC. Okay, interesting. Oregon's number 1 in the country. All right. Virtual season continues to be a wild ride. Love it. Love the chaos. Absolutely love the chaos. Yep. Look at that. Would you look at that? I guess they've been consistent. I don't know. They got Duke at 22. They're 4-0. Look at Manny putting in work without Mensa. Okay. Boy, all right. Next stream for a virtual game will be Friday. Next stream will be Friday, but we're going to try to mix in some other streams. I want to go ahead and start being live a little more often. I mean, look, it's July 20th. So it's like we're always saying, it's moving quick, y'all. It is. We're going to blink and it's going to be August. And that's exciting. That's good news. So we need to be live a little more often, maybe just doing some streams where we hang out. If y'all don't care, I want to check one of these overlays that I have right quick. I've been trying to work on some new overlays for the streams this season, just to change it up a little bit. We can always default back to this. I love this one. This is my favorite one. But I'm trying to work on something where the chat is on the screen. So it'd be kind of something like this. This would need to be fixed, obviously. There are things that need to change. Can a couple people type something and we see if it shows up on the screen? I see a few of them there. So this would be an overlay where while we're live, you would be able to, you wouldn't have to change it to where you like put your phone vertical or you put it sideways with the chat, because the chat would be on the screen. Thank you, Cypher. Thank you, Joel. So you would actually see your messages right here. So that's another overlay maybe that we're working with. There we go. No, yes, there we go. Good test. Good test. Boom, it works. Okay, I'm excited. It works. Sweet. Okay, just some behind the scenes stuff. What was this? Okay. Okay. It seems a little laggy. It would be delayed. Yeah, it would definitely be delayed. You mean laggy like as in before the message shows up? Like it takes it a minute? The only real true way to test this stuff is to just do it live. I can sit here when I'm not live and try to plug in all these little tech things, but until I hit that go live button, I'm not going to know what works and what doesn't work. So that's why I just wanted to test it for a minute. You guys are the guinea pigs. It seems like it's showing up, at least for me. I'll play it back. I'm going to type a message and see how long it takes it on my end. Let me see. I'm going to put test now. 20-second delay. No, it just takes it a minute to catch up. I'm on the lowest delay possible on YouTube. It's just what it gives me. I'm on ultra low latency with no extra added delay. Okay. I just thought it would be cool if it's not instant. People can still see their messages. So they might kind of think that's kind of cool, like to see it up there. I wonder though, the font's kind of big, isn't it? Think the font's maybe a little too big? Let's see. That's a little better. It's going to reset. Wait, who said penis? Wait, what? When did that happen? Wait, hold on. Wait, what's happening? I might have hit the wrong button. Yeah, we should probably end. I think I pressed the wrong button. We're showing the wrong chat. This chat must be from a different website. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Okay. All right. Well, on that note, love y'all. I'm going to try my best. I'm super serious to actually post some videos this week. I've not put up a video in a month. Crazy. There was so much prep work that went into the virtual season that I buckled down and tried to be prepared for that and ready to go. So a couple videos this week, hopefully starting tomorrow, and then the big game. It's big games basically from now till the end of the virtual season, and then we're in the real season. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. You're going to want to be here. I'm telling you. Lots of memories being made with the college football family. I love y'all. You don't have to say it back. Of course, go Canes. And looking forward to this week. It's going to be a big week, a good week. Really good week this week. All right. I'll see y'all soon.
If you can beat Mike Norvell 3 years in a row, I'll include you in my will. I'm telling you.